Hi, it's your boy Ryan Faust coming back at you with another YouTube live broadcast. If you're new to the broadcast, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Thank you. Peace.
At power forward, at 6 foot.
You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. Now, here's DeRozan offline with the baseline jumper. Now, here's Okoro. Not a lot of room. It's good for long range.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
Outside, White. Pass to Levine. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Named to his first All-Star game in 2021. Zach LaVine had a breakout season.
Yeah, that was year 7 for Zach, averaging over 27 points per game. And look, it feels like he's been in the league forever, but he was only 19 when he was drafted in 2014. Zach's younger than a lot of people think.
Here's Mobley. They get the rebound. Allen. The shot from the low post is good.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. Ball with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And again, no good by Chicago.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
He had a nice open look right there.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Wade against Ball. Back to DeRozan. Levine feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. Lopez with the steal. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A three-point specialist and
Let it
the
out.
majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
Now here's DeRozan. His last outing, he had 24 points. And it's Ball in the corner. They need this. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Wade from outside. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Bulls trail by 13. DeRozan passes the ball. Back to DeRozan. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And the strength of DeRozan is evident on these takes, shrugging off defenders like it's absolutely nothing, like they're not even there.
Rubio. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Ball. And White kicks the ball. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, Ball. There's the triple. 5 on the clock. No good on that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Bulls this season.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. He told me they have to lean on their postgame tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Tries again, and it's Lopez laying it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond. And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
LeVert from outside. Chicago grabs the miss. 36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Paul with a wide open look from outside off the mark. And so Green will bring it up for the Cavaliers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching. Having your players focused.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left to play here in the first. Garland against White. Shot clock at 6. Mobley outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
He doesn't get the second one. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Cavaliers ahead. They
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls youth team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Kobe White is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Green, and it's Williams at the 4 slot. Passes it to Drummond. A wide open look here for Caruso. Here's Williams, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Mobley.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And Cleveland making a change here. Okoro's checked in. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth.
Oh.
Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical, because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart, because the smart will take from the strong.
Balls checked in for White. Caruso. The Bulls with another miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Yep, that one goes in there. Okoro's got the lead. Up to 13 now for the Cavs.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Back to Ball. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild. Look to the future. But not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. It's a refreshing approach.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the Bulls. Levine comes in for Alex Caruso. And Cleveland with a change here, too. LeVert's checked in. Outside, Levine. With the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Levine against LeVert. Ball from long range. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Okoro shot is off. Bulls trail by 11. The pass to Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Puts up a 3. Okoro shot is off. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Now here's Okoro. He's covered by Ball. Out to the right wing. The 3. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Mobley.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. White dishes to DeRozan. Levine wide open. They grab their own miss. Here's Vucevic, and he banks in the lane.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
From deep, Green, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside, Levine. White, left side. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. White against Rubio. LeVert from outside. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Bulls trail by 13. Pass to Vucevic. Shot from 12. LeVert grabs the miss. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. 16 seconds left in the first half. Shoots the 3. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
We've seen the evolution of Levine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently. Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And so that's the end of the first.
These two have been great.
Taking some time now to look at our matchup. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Isaac Okoro getting it done today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, home in the paint. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
There's Ball with the 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
White, good.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Here's Okoro. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
White, wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Offensive rebound. That's good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
Changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kobe White. Here's Drummond. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Green with the ball. Now Green defending. Stolen by LeVert. Rubio against Caruso. LeVert from outside trains the 3-pointer. And it's a 12-point Cavalier lead. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
And Drummond throws it down.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Over in the corner, Green. And the 3 off target.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the basket by Rubio.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Caruso. Drummond with a screen on LeVert. Here's Caruso. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Oh, wow. This close, you gotta finish strongly. You can't give yourself room for a mistake like that.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 14. And that one's good, Caruso.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Allen's checked in for Lopez. Okoro comes in for Green. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. But that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Green with a screen for Caruso. There's Ball with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 12 points in the game. Garland, the pass to Stevens over Williams. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Out left of the wing. There's Ball with the three. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And then they continue to control the glass.
And it's Mitchell missing. Bulls trail by 7. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Caruso. There's Williams. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Allen.
A pure 5. Jarrett Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low. He rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Outside, Levine. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 7.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays, man.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Cleveland ahead, up by 4. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The wingmen, Levine and Williams. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan, and it's White in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Osman. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 6. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland. The Bulls shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Levine for 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Chicago calls timeout. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight. And like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Ball's checked in for Williams. A different look now for Cleveland. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago.
And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic. He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. Oh, he jams it right over Robin Lopez. Wow.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
And Cleveland making a change here.
Lamar Stevens, Danny Green, Darius.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Puts it up from 12, and he gets it to go.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
White, good.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Snatched up. Here's Stevens. Good D by Drummond. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 8-point game. Count it. Good.
Okay, I see you, DeMar, putting defenders on skates.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
There is no let-up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
The defender all over it.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability. But he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 7. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. For the Cavaliers.
Big round of applause for your Chicago Bulls.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's White. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Sinks the triple.
And certain guys have that big shot attitude. We're getting to know White, and he is starting to make that impression. He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Big-time play
Got
from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
And Chicago shooting well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Yes!
And answering the call, Andre Drummond giving this team some huge buckets down the stretch.
Passes to Mitchell. Into the lane, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And going to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear.
This crowd is stunned.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers,
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Yep.
In the corner, it's Levine. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Answering the call. Zach LaVine, he wants the ball late. He wants to be the go-to guy.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Donovan Mitchell.
And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
3-1-2 crew. The Jokic crew in the 3-1-2. Let him hear it. Your 3-1-2.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
DeMar DeRozan. Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. From deep, Green cans the 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Shooting for Cleveland.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside DeRozan.
It's over. 1.
We see the Cavaliers get the win
Oh,
here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that.
If you're new, it's your boy Ryan Faust. If you're new to the broadcast, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media at YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you. Peace.